Dr. Powers.
Here.
Ms. Scott. Mrs. Wise.
Present.
Mr. Burks.
Present.
Mr. Irwin.
Here.
Mr. Lockhart.
Here.
Dr. Bowler. We'll start by reading our vision, mission, and core values. Our vision is working together with our community. We inspire our students to discover their talents and rise to their greatest potential. Our mission is building on the strengths of our diverse community. We create an engaging, comprehensive educational environment that supports the growth of lifelong learners. Our values are: we are committed to always asking and answering what is in the best interest of each student. Leading by example, we are committed to personal accountability and work habits, honesty and respect. We are committed to a safe, secure, and welcoming environment. We are committed to practices of inclusive excellence that value differences. We are committed to respecting the voice of all district stakeholders through collaborative engagement, and we are committed to developing students who improve the quality of life of the Wabash Valley. Dr. Hager?
It's difficult to fully express the gratitude I, the board, and the district have for the incredible dedication, student achievement, and staff development of Mr. Paul Lockhart and Mr. Melvin L. Burks have had to the Vigo School Corporation for the better part of a quarter of a century. Mr. Lockhart with 28 years of service, Mr. Burks with 24 years of service. During that period of time, the Vigo County School Corporation has known uncommon success. Graduation rates that have consistently been among some of the highest in the state. The advancement of career and technical education. The strengthening and growth of the advanced placement and dual college credit opportunities. Something that the entire state takes note of. The development of pre-K opportunities. The implementation of full-day kindergarten. The development of the position of Director of Diversity and Civility. All in the years of your leadership and all in asking what is in the best interest of children. At the heart of their career in public education is the belief that school, public school, is still a great melting pot for community success. That it is that common thread, public education, that runs through our children, their parents, and their grandparents. And it has that unique ability to grow us, change us, and unite us. Mr. Burks and Mr. Lockhart of the power of education have known that the power of education is there to change lives and to change communities. I think everybody that is in this arena knows this to be true. Public service is not easy, especially at the local level, and it does not get any more local than school board leadership. As we celebrate their service to the students and staff of Vigo County, I would like to close with words that you're all familiar with, first delivered by Theodore Roosevelt in 1910. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does not actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasm, the great devotion, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly. So this is his place, that it shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory or defeat. Thank you, Mr. Lockhart. Thank you, Mr. Burks, for stepping into the arena of public education. That's something to mark the occasion.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
If I may,
Yep.
belatedly, I apologize to all, but I'd like to add something if I may.
Absolutely.
I've worked with these two for a number of years, and I would not have joined the board if I had not had their support. I remember at a point in time asking Mr. Burks specifically, saying, I cannot do this without you. And it has not, it's as was stated earlier, it's not an easy position, it's not always a comfortable position. And when you have so many A personalities, you are not, you're not always gonna agree. And, I think that's good, I think that's healthy. And the healthiest part of that is that it does not become personal. And the disagreements, lead to discussion. Sometimes they don't lead to discussion, but still, it doesn't become a personal problem. I have appreciated these two and their remarks, whether I agree with them or not. They are stated, they come from the heart. Both of them have a dedication to not only students, and I think that is foremost and very important, but to the community. And I think that, is the most important, because sometimes they've had to, we all have had to, and we will have to continue to have discussions of, and issues that are not easy. Not easy. So I thank them personally, for their guidance and their help with having our community go forward, and always protecting or keeping our kids first. So I appreciate it, and I hope to still see you. I know I'll see you out in the community, because that's where you are. That's where you are. So I'll be there too. But,
Thank you, Mrs. Lauer. I know I've only been on here 2 years now with both of you, but I know that your knowledge and your expertise will be missed, and I appreciate the guidance you have given me and the knowledge that you passed on. Dr. Gold, before we move on to the consent agenda, I'd like the record to reflect that Mrs. Lauer and Ms. Scott have joined us now. And now move on to the consent agenda.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Burks made the motion to approve the consent agenda. Mr. Lockhart seconded that. Can I get a roll call, please, on the consent agenda?
Mrs. Lauer,
Aye.
Dr. Powers. Aye. Ms. Scott. Mrs. Wise.
Aye.
Mr. Burks.
Aye.
Mr. Irwin.
Aye.
Mr. Lockhart.
Aye.
We'll now move on to the accounts payable docket, and the finance committee was able to meet for the final time of 2020 on Friday. That was Ms. Scott, Mr. Lockhart, and myself, along with the business department. I think we all pretty much got the hang of it now, and we're starting to recognize names pretty well, and didn't have any questions.